Whenever. All right. 3, 2, 1, and hi everybody, and welcome to a brand spanking friendly neighborhood episode. That made no sense. Of Trip Around Multiverse with your host, the man who origin is a time paradox, Carl Charles. Yeah.
And the man who has the teenager in this who will have the Michael Jackson skin disease soon.
Yeah.
T.Y. Chung.
And in this episode, we are going to be talking about a show. We're late talking about it, like super late. It's come out in February.
Yeah. Somehow we missed it. You know how it's something fly under the radar. You're like,
yeah.
When is it supposed to come out? Wait, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And we thought, hey, we've been talking about this character a lot recently, so hey, we might as well, talk about the show that he was in and gonna still be in. Disney Plus original. It's from it's the Marvel animated line of stuff. Animation line? Yeah. The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. No, sorry, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Yes. Which is kind of like a alternative version of the MCU.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like. Yeah, it's a different take on it. I kind of like that.
So what they were saying when they were starting it is that it was going to be the pre-MCU introduction of Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Yeah.
But then they were going to be handcuffed by continuity.
Yeah, which makes sense, yeah.
So they thought, sod that. I can see traces, by the way, of characters they're using that you're like, all right, MCU not going to use them, so we're going to use them.
Yeah.
However, then things get a bit complicated later on.
Yeah.
So they were like, I think it was a good decision on their part.
Yeah, because not a spoiler or anything, but I like the direction this is going. So okay, this is different.
I like the animation as well.
Yeah,
I think it's cool, like a little bit of a throwback. The theme song, which is like
Spider-Man.
I'm like, all right, and then they jive up a little bit. Like they throw like more beats and stuff.
More beats.
It's like, okay, this is retro, as it's kind of the animation.
Yeah,
but it's not. It's modernized, fake retro.
Yeah, which hits a nice spot. I'm like, okay, it's not trying to be too retro, and it's not trying to be like modern, but it's modern. Yeah, it's that sweet spot in the middle. Yeah. Not relying on nostalgia too much. So
and here's the funny thing, right?
Yeah.
So when it starts and you see other characters like Pearl, I was like, what race is this lady meant to be?
Yeah.
She's got brownie skin. I'm like, okay, is she black? Is she Thailand?
Is she Indian?
Yeah. Wait. Until they said she's Indonesian or something like later.
Filipino.
Like, oh, okay. All right. Yeah. And it's not because, by the way, she was with Lonnie Lincoln, who is black.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Because that's what I was like, I'm still trying to figure out what race she is. And then, like, a couple of episodes near the end, it's like, it reminds me of the Philippines. Like, there we go. Yeah, I was like, okay, there we go.
Here's the thing, right? Let me. We're in the UK, so we don't know about American states or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But tell me Lonnie Lincoln comes from Harlem without telling me Lonnie Lincoln comes from Harlem,
Yeah.
So first episode, he's taking the train back, way back, right? So it's daytime when he leaves the school. When he comes back home, it's nighttime.
Yeah, like
a 2-hour train journey. What? Okay, as soon as he exits the so when he goes from Midtown, right? It's like a bright city, you got parks and stuff, right? And then when he exits the station where he is, he starts getting a bit trashier.
Yeah.
And then you got the cop that pulls up for no reason.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even said it's in Harlem yet, but in my head I was like, Booker T lands, right? That's why it's the Harlem.
He's kayfabe,
right? and then later on they say it's Harlem, and I'm like, I knew it.
But like, what made me laugh about it, right? Because I've been to New York like 3 times, and from what I remember, right, it doesn't take that long from you to get from Midtown to Harlem. Yeah. So I was like, okay, geography's a bit weird, but sure.
But maybe it was one of those where he's like, I don't want to go home.
Yeah.
I'll just take as long as I possibly. Not that he's getting abused at home or anything.
Yeah.
That's what some people. Yeah. But because his home life seems pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
He don't want to be back in that area.
He wants to be. He wants to get out. Yeah, and then he kind of does, but in the wrong way later on.
And as soon as they said the name, I was like, where is this going?
Yeah, same. I was wondering how to get to him becoming Tombstone.
Well, whether they do it or not, they're just like, is it a random or is there something to it?
Yeah, because I am correct in thinking, right, that Tombstone isn't he's meant to be originally he's albino, right?
Yeah.
Albino, and then something happens where he gets the concrete skin in it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
first he is an albino.
Yeah.
For whatever birth reason, I guess.
Yeah.
Mutation, and then later on, yes, he gets the granite skin.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I was thinking correct about that one.
But what was funny is, when you look at the pictures, you don't realize Harry Osborn is Harry Osborn because Harry Osborn is white and this Harry Osborn is not.
Yeah.
I thought when I saw the pictures, oh, that's not. If that's Lonnie Lincoln, then that must be. It won't be Robbie Robertson.
Yeah.
So maybe it's Randy Robertson, and they're kind of linking that together.
Yeah.
No, it's Harry Osborn with his dreadlocks, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, okay.
Okay. Like before this, when they started doing,
let me just interrupt you a second. There. Yeah. At least that makes sense. That why the Osborn hair is the Osborn hair now.
Yeah, exactly. When I saw it, I was like, that makes sense. Finally, you know what I mean? It finally makes sense. Well, because I remember like when he first started promoting this show, and they showed like they did the race swap for Norman Osborn, which again doesn't really matter because it has nothing to do with anything to do with his character, right? You can
alternate continuity.
Yeah, like people complain, and it's like, but it's not like it would be. I can understand people complain. Say, for example, Baron Zemo, you turned him black. That would make no sense.
Yeah. Unless he hates himself. Right?
Yeah, so I'm saying like that makes no sense. But like Norman Osborn, the only thing to his character is that he's rich. If you took that away, then it's like that makes no sense.
And I suppose that he's got some psycho.
Yeah, he's got like mental health issues. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like this one, I was like, I'm alright. That doesn't make no difference.
I mean, like, and not saying that it's gonna add new flavor or anything. It just was, and it's like, all right, okay,
sure,
yeah.
Like if you changed Amadeus Cho to like a white guy, that would make no sense.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
but they did it in Dragon Ball Evolution, and they did it anyway. So
yeah. So, well,
all right. Are we gonna go through the story, or are you just gonna pick out bits and pieces?
We can go through the story like as we talk about.
Well, so it kind of starts where Doctor Strange is buying something, a Venom-looking being from another dimension.
Yeah,
and they come through a dimensional portal, and I was like, okay. So are they having Doctor Strange from a different universe appear here? And that's how that starts?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. And then because that Venom symbiote did look like it was whether it is a Venom symbiote, because it does look like one, right? But where it's from or whatever, and why, because Doctor Strange is like, oh, where am I? It's like as though he came from somewhere else.
Yeah, but then they kind of like explain it in the end. Yeah.
It all wraps around.
Yeah, which I thought, that's a cool way of doing it.
Yeah. That's where Peter gets bitten. He helps Doctor Strange as Peter Parker, right? As nerdy glasses Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Teenager, and then you get he gets bitten by the spider.
That comes through the portal that's opened. Yeah. Like, that's weird. Yeah.
He chats to Nico Morono from Runaways.
Yep.
But currently not.
Yeah.
And they you got your nerdy guy and his goth best buddy.
Yeah.
Kind of. And then later on he starts making friends with like London. So Pearl used to be his babysitter.
Yeah.
She's going out with Lonnie Lincoln, who's the all-star quarterback or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But Lonnie Lincoln is very charismatic.
Yeah. He's a likable jock. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I think when they started the science programs and stuff like that, and Lonnie, Peter wanted to hook up with Pearl.
Yeah.
But Lonnie Lincoln said, "Oh, can I be with Peter?"
Yeah.
And Peter's like, "Oh, this guy, he's only here so I can carry the project for him."
Yeah.
No. He starts talking to Lonnie Lincoln like he's an idiot, right?
And,
proper layman. It's like, so this is like super basic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like talking to a 5-year-old, and Lonnie Lincoln's like, bro, are you?
You're right. Yeah.
Are you right? Didn't quite say it like that, but he's just like, he finishes the sentence for him. He's like, why were you pausing for so much and stuff?
Yeah.
Like that?
And then he basically says what he knew. He's like, oh, okay, you're not Jock, because everyone, obviously, you said everyone thinks that he just wants to be Peter so he can like ride his coattails and then do nothing. Yeah. But
which, by the way, knowing that, actually guessing whether what's going to happen to Lonnie Lincoln later on, it's like, oh, there's a good setup now. Yeah.
There's more character. There's more character relationships being built here, which I like. Like, okay, things are not going to happen just for happen's sake. Like, there's reasons for it, and it will be when the reveals happen later on, like in season 2 or whatever. It'll be more impactful. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. Rather than
Spider-Man not in his Spider-Man suit yet, in his homemade Spider-Man suit, which is not the same as the Spider-Man Civil War homemade suit. It's a different one here.
Yeah. And also, Civil War is actually happening as this is going on, isn't it? Yeah. Because
just without Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if it got instead.
Yeah. Because it doesn't. It's not like it's happening by itself. It's happening concurrently, but also just like well, he never came with us over there, so
yeah. So I was like, that's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. And then so then Peter has that suit, and he's just doing lame Spider-Man stuff or trying to figure out who he is.
Yeah. He helps. So Harry Osborn, which we don't know yet because he's nameless individual. No, not unnamed individual.
Yeah.
Getting chased down by these guys who are like, Instagram or TikTok or whatever, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna beat this guy up and we go viral. And it's like, hold on a minute. Look at the group of you.
Yeah.
And look at this one guy.
Yeah.
You people are recording it. Is this not literally a hate crime?
Yeah, you're recording a crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you kids today are stupid. Something like
Yep. Unless they were, unless they're trying to record that they were beating the guy who is an Instagram icon or whatever.
Yeah.
But still, even then, just like
you're recording a crime. Yeah.
Which happens nowadays as well.
Yeah. Great time.
Right. Which I don't know if it's a benefit or not, because then the police is just like, literally, you filmed yourself. So
open shut case.
When you get prosecuted, you submit your own evidence against you. So
open shut case. Yeah.
Oh, so Spider-Man saves this unnamed individual, aka Harry Osborn, and then swings off, and then
then
that's that minor thing.
Yeah, and then he gets basically, I like that. Is that the first or the second episode? How it ends is kind of like how Spider-Man's introduced into Civil War.
Oh,
where,
yeah.
He's walking.
Funny, as he's walking back. So as he saves Harry, he comes, he changes, he picks up some DVD player. The music plays from the scene from Captain America: Civil War, and he does the exact dialogue.
Yep.
Where he's walking back to the what's it called? The apartment.
Yeah.
And then the only thing that's different is when the camera turns. Yeah.
It's Norman Osborn.
Yeah, exactly.
Because even for me, I was like, this seems some. Oh, we're gonna see Tony Stark, and I remember, no,
we're not gonna see Tony Stark.
I was like, oh, that's cool. All right,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good little swerve.
And then basically Norman says, "Yo, Peter, if you want to, we could give it. You could join the Osborn internship program." And Peter's like, "Is there money?" And he's like, "Yeah. Just come to the office and ask for me, and we'll sort these things out."
Yeah. And then he has not a great time doing that.
Yeah. He goes there, and some other people there.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, Amadeus Cho, some other people that, other characters that are supposedly Marvel characters that I don't know. They look like a Suri there, but not really.
Yeah, because it's like Ash. I was like, okay, so that's the Wakanda connection there. Amadeus Cho, we know him, and then the Jean girl. Yeah. Like the name sounded familiar to me. I was like, wait. Okay, because I know who it is in the end. I was like, oh yeah, it's her. That's cool.
Oh, I didn't. I was like, what's this character? Is this an original character? Okay, fine.
Yeah, no, it's an established. Well, I wouldn't say established. They're comic-wise relatively new, even though they've been around since like 2015. Yeah. So, 2012.
Peter tries to. He said, "Oh, Norman asked for me." He comes into the Oscorp building and he's like, "Oh yeah, Norman wanted to see me specifically."
Yeah.
And the security's like, "No, you go over there with them."
Yeah.
And then he gets introduced to the other 4 people, and apparently it's a competition sort of thing for or to see how well you can do at particulars.
Yeah.
And so they do a test to then see what
Who they get which like scientists they get matched up with, which like department head they get matched up with. Yeah.
That's it, yeah. Yeah. And he gets put with Carla Connors, not Kurt Connors.
Yeah. Which I was okay with that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like in Spider-Verse when it was Lady Octopus. I was like, all right, but
like, okay.
Because Lady Octopus, it was not Carolyn Trainer. It was they just basically did a gender swap version of Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, Olivia Octavius.
They could have actually got Lady Octopus and could have been all right still.
Yeah.
Who'd have known by that? But, yeah. Only the people in the mid-90s watching the Clone Saga would have done that one.
I get that. Like, we don't want you to get that.
yeah.
We want people to forget that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Peter basically goes to do that. And he said he'd go and see Lonnie Lincoln's game, but actually, you know what?
Yeah, you know, prior engagements.
Like, I gotta go. I got to, you know, be elsewhere. And this is the old Peter Parker, the drama behind the scenes things.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't have a social life because I've got to save people. Yeah, sort of thing. Yeah. Well, that was cool.
Yeah. So he ditches Nico accidentally. Well, I say on purpose, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, let me go. Oh, there's a fire. No.
Oh yeah.
He was like, they were like, what were they saying? The one of the girl from Wakanda switched on the TV, and then there's the fire happening, and then Peter's like, oh, then she's channel. I really like to watch the fire flames burn, or
something weird like that. Sentence makes no sense.
Yep. And he said, I'm going to go and have a better look at the fire, essentially. Well, it doesn't really say that. I can't remember exactly what it says. But I do know the girl from Wakanda is basically saying, after he leaves, he's like, we should hide the matches from the building.
Yeah. Because they think he's an arsonist, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then
he basically he goes to fight some dude who set the building on fire, except that, and it's not Firefly because that's a Batman villain.
Yeah.
And it's not Heatwave because that's a Flash villain.
Yeah.
But a guy who's essentially that sort of character. And then that guy he burnt down the wrong building.
I thought that was hilarious. I don't know. That was funny. Like, oh man. There'll be a new high rise on 52nd Street. He goes, dude, we're on 51st. Like, what? He looks at the window. He says 51st Street. Like, I suck.
Yeah. So Peter takes him down and he sees the double O logo.
Yeah.
Where is this going? And I actually saw it as an Infinity 8, so I didn't actually think of it like where it was going.
Yeah, same. I didn't think of it either. Was I paying attention? And then, sorry.
Yeah. And then he's like, right, got to get back to the office.
Yeah.
And because everyone's waiting for him, except that Norman then asks for him.
Yeah.
And then Norman's like, yo, Peter.
Oh yeah, because he thinks he was meant to be on a 10-minute break, but he came back like 25 minutes later, so he thought he was getting fired. Yeah.
And he's trying to say, Mr. Osborn, sir, and then Osborn just turns his computer around and he sees Peter getting dressed from Spider-Man back to Peter Parker.
Yeah. And he's like,
And then it's like, well, okay, cliffhanger.
Yeah.
What's going on here? And Norman's like, yeah. So I knew you were Spider-Man from the very beginning. Yeah, that's why I hired you for the internship.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay. Then he just find out now. He found out ages ago.
Yeah. Which doesn't explain.
He goes, oh, you know, deductive reasoning and all that sort of thing, right? I'm like, okay. There's the logic to it. Yeah. Oh no, this is where he invites him to a restaurant. He's like, anything on the menu, it's all on me.
Yeah. And that's also when he goes, and Peter's like, oh yeah, I think your employees are trying to prank you. Goes, this is only camera.
Yeah.
Only I can see.
Think of an excuse. And he comes up with this.
And he goes, well, that makes the prank even better because only you can see it, but somehow they've hacked into it and changed it to be me. He's like, no, don't be silly.
Yeah. And by the way, as well, the restaurant is empty. He's like, we can talk frankly here. I've hired out the restaurant. It's just me and you.
Yeah.
And the wait staff, but clearly wait staff don't. You know how it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know, don't hear.
Yeah. They don't care.
You've been hired to keep your mouth shut and your ears closed.
Yep. Oh, poor guy.
And he's like, no. It's like to Peter, see, you're Spider-Man, but we can do better.
Yeah.
we can franchise it. No, we can't really franchise it. We can make a unit. You can use the Oscorp technology to become a better Spider-Man.
Yeah.
In fact, what we got to do here, because Peter's had his drawing of the suits, that he wants, and everyone's like, no, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Here's the suit I've already pre-designed for you, and it's the Prodigy.
Yeah, that's what I like.
From Slingers.
Like, really?
It's got a cape and everything. I was like, okay, right, how's this gonna work? And
then
it doesn't, because Peter, the first time he jumps down, even though he's got webs, right?
Yeah.
It's like, this suit doesn't make sense because why?
Yeah.
How could, unless you're gonna be able to swing around the suit.
Yeah.
So he jumps down. His cape gets caught in a pike.
Yeah.
And he gets twirled around in it.
Yeah.
And then the guy, the very thieves or whoever he's trying to stop, just beat him up. And
yeah, you're right. That makes sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it's the next suit, the Hornet suit.
Yes. Yeah. It's not the Beetle.
Yeah. Well, okay. There's the Hornet suit, and there's also the Dusk suit.
Yeah.
Which is too dark, so he scared a lot of people.
Yeah. Because he scared one kid, and the kid started crying. He's like, no, that's not it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But see, none of these make sense in the idea of none of these are spider related. Why would you give him stuff that other people can wear because the suit is the superpower?
Yeah.
Rather than use something that enhances his powers. Yeah,
because what I kind of got from that was like, he doesn't want him to be Spider-Man. He just wants him to be like a hero and like, it doesn't sound really weird. Like not franchise it, but like, you are now.
Should have been Roderick Kingsley.
Yeah, would have made more sense, wouldn't it? Or like even like a little nod to him.
Yeah. Or the other thing I was thinking is, obviously if we're thinking Norman's going to become the Green Goblin, he's doing these test suits.
Yeah.
So and he can do something else with them later on, like put the pieces together and make a quote unquote Goblin suit, but tech suit, whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a shame as well they did not use the Ricochet suit as well.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I was like, you have all the suits. Why didn't
Yeah.
You could have just went through that one as well.
Yep.
But instead he wears the Future Foundation Spider-Man suit.
Yeah, which I was okay when I first was like, that's a bit weird, and I was like, it is what it is, because like in the comics, obviously that suit has like a significant meaning behind it, innit? But here's like, okay, it is what it is. Not bothered.
Yeah. And then I think he come back, and then he takes the mask off and says, Doctor, no, Mr. Osborn, this is the one. And Osborn's like, no, cutthroat gesture.
Yeah. Because
you see Harry pop up from the side saying, what? You're Spider-Man?
Because I thought that was quite good, because he comes in and goes, Mr. Osborn, blue, and then Osborn's doing that, and then as he's doing that, he takes off the mask, and then Harry's like, you're Spider-Man. He's like,
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a cliffhanger of the episode as well. Like,
that was a good fumble, because it made sense in the...
Yes.
Like these episodes are 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, 20 minutes of footage, because then you got 5 minutes, and then you got 1 minute of the intro song and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you got 10 minutes, so I'm like, I'll fast forward a couple of things. Yeah. As long as it doesn't seem like it's fast forwarded.
No. But I thought it was a creative way of someone finding out, rather than them like weirdly piecing it together, or something stupid happens, like in a battle the mask falls off, and like, hey, you're that person. I like that, how because he's still young and stupid, he messed up. Like, I like that.
Yeah. Also in this episode, Lonnie Lincoln's brother, he's like 11 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. He's a child. Like, not a teenager, he's a child.
He decides to join a gang.
Yeah.
Because his family need money.
Something like that.
The 110th Street gang.
Yeah.
And then Lonnie Lincoln's like, well, I'm going to go and find him.
Yeah.
And take him home, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, bro.
He owes us.
One of you leave, then one of you has to stay.
Yeah.
And Lonnie Lincoln's like, okay, fine. You let him go. I will be your secondary guy, because you're telling me he's a kid, he can't do anything, right? But I can do stuff.
Yeah.
And
I was like,
they're like, all right, okay. You make sense.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
And then, did you figure out? There's one of the gang members is called Bulldozer.
No.
He's wearing a orange puffer jacket all the time.
Yeah, no.
Oh, well, you know whose voice is him?
Who?
Biggie.
Shut up.
Yeah, Biggie.
No, okay, now I gotta go back and have a look.
Yeah, because I remember him talking about it. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Well, is he the guy in the gang that gets the third most screen time? Because
yes.
you got Big Donovan.
Yeah.
You got Lonnie Lincoln, and then you got this other guy who speaks a lot.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, okay, that's Biggie. I didn't put a voice to the guy. All right, I'll have to have a look at that again.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, shout out to Biggie.
You know, now I do think it suits Biggie's personality, the character.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, and he pulls off really well. Like, okay, it's not overly done or anything. I was like, yeah, no, good on him. Good on him.
Yeah. So Spider-Man has a fight with some tech guy.
We forgot. Is it in this episode as well, or was it before? Might have gone back where he fights Speed Demon and.
Yeah, I didn't know it was Speed Demon.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because he had some leg enhancements and stuff like that. And some other lady.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
The lady I couldn't figure out who it was, but as soon as I saw that, because of the color scheme the guy was wearing, like, yeah, Speed Demon, and in the credits says something Speed Demon. Like, there we go. Okay. Hilarious.
Yeah. So they tried to rob a jewelry shop, and then actually they had the scene before. I think they were collecting the items, right?
Yeah.
Or doing something, and then they like, all right, we're gonna think bigger and just rob a jewelry store, and then yeah. And then Spider-Man encounters them, and he's like, yeah, they're beating him up kind of because there's two of them.
Yeah.
Right? And they got strategy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got cockiness.
Cock it. Yeah.
Yeah. And until Norman Osborn's like Peter Parker, like Spider-Man, telling him what to do, and then he figures out, and then he takes them down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like because their equipment, they notice how they stay apart. You need to get them together because they probably some alternating frequency, whatever is their equipment, or
something.
Yeah.
Something that doesn't pretty make any sense, but yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. But all works out, right?
Yeah.
He takes them down, and then he sees the double O on their tech as well, and they're like, "All right, where's this going?" I thought it might be AIM or something like that.
But... Yeah, that's what I thought, or another weird shadowy organization that will be connected to something else. Yeah, because everything is.
Yeah. Ugh. So because they succeed in their mission, it's like, we're gonna work in we're gonna be Oscorp Spider-Man. Yeah.
And then, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh, okay, yeah. So, and then I think the episode after that is when they fight the Russians. Well, it starts with these Russians doing a heist or something, and they're getting away.
Oh, hold on. I think we got mixed up because I think this episode is where he does all the tech suit stuff. So I think when he's fighting Speed Demon and the lady, he's actually still in this normal.
Yeah. So I think that's like earlier on. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you were about to say that before.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then Russians, and they're trying to run away from the police, and one of them jumps out, goes, "I'll come and get you later, comrades," and just like stuntman rolls out of the car and then runs away, and they're like, okay, cool. So then they get caught and arrested by with help from Spider-Man, and then she goes to someone to get
the
technology, who we don't know who it is yet, and then it's revealed to be Doc Ock. Like, okay,
in his green and yellow suit.
Yeah,
almost orange, but you know what I mean. It's like, okay, I get you, Doc Ock.
Yeah, even though he's wearing that underneath a trench coat, but like a lab coat.
Like lab coat. It's like, all right, okay, you know.
Like, sure, okay, it's all right. And then, then she uses that to break him out. All right, and she gets like it's like a helmet that has like precog in a way abilities, and it shoots like a big laser out of his head. So it's the unicorn. Is that actual character?
I don't know. I was just along for the ride.
Yeah. So then, and also while this is going on, we're finding more out about the 110th Street gang and their beef with the Scorpions. Yeah. And
they say the Big Donovan, the leader of the 110th Street, sends Lonnie Lincoln to get food.
Yeah.
Right in the Latina Max slash Mexican Scorpion territory. And it's like, okay, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Do you want him to die?
Yeah, so I was like, say your plan went wrong. You've lost a guy for what?
No, it's just like, if you love Mexican food so much, why don't you just get it Ubered over to you? Yeah, send a guy over there deliberately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sure. And you're introduced to, I think her name's is it Camilla Black? She's the female Scorpion who could be Bruce Banner's biological daughter. Yeah. Because I remember reading about it, I was like, that's a cool, weird thing. Because she's like got gamma powers and stuff in the comics. Yeah. And we also introduced to Matt Gorgon as well.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I like this take on Matt Gorgon. It makes a lot more sense. So he runs away, and then Spider-Man ends up fighting the Unicorn Lady because she breaks out her friends from the prison, and they're trying to run away, and then she ends up fighting all the police, and Spider-Man comes, and then they're like, we should get it going, and like the big guy, the enforcer guy, is like, nah, we got to save her because she came to save us. Like, yep, like the way she left us the first time.
Yeah.
And he's like, and they're like, yeah, screw you guys, we're going home. And they left. So then he goes to help her, and then she's getting up a hand on Spider-Man because of the precog part of the helmet, and she starts trying to like hurt people. When Spider-Man tries to help, he gets beaten up a bit by her, and then he beats her a bit, but then she comes back, and her like end game plan was, okay, I know this guy, he values human life, so if I full blast my friend, he will try to save him, and then I can get the upper hand. So she does like a level 3 Kamehameha blast at the guy. Spider-Man jumps in front of it, and like it messes up all of his, like most of his suit. And then the guy's like, hey, you were trying to kill me to get him. He's like, yeah, you know, that's what we got to do. And he's like, no, that's not cool. I have honor. So then he helps Spider-Man take her down, and he's like, Spider-Man's like, thank you. He's like, no, don't thank me. I'm just paying you back. But next time I see you, it's on, bro. It's on.
And this guy, by the way, I did know was the Rhino.
So is this the Rhino?
That's the guy's the Rhino.
Is it? Because in Rhino's name like Alexei, or whatever it is, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, for some reason I knew it was the Rhino. Maybe it's because of the surname actually.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Are you thinking of the name from Craven?
No, I always for some reason thought Rhino's name was Alexei something. I don't know why.
Oh, but you're probably right. But for some reason in my head I was like, that sounds.
Because that's what I was thinking.
Like,
that's what.
That sounds like Rhino.
Yeah, that's why I kind of threw me off. I was like, who else is it? Yeah. What other big like Russian dude is there?
Exactly. I put the clues together and I jumped to a conclusion. Oh. We'll see, but he doesn't become the Rhino yet.
Yeah, because I think obviously it's leading to it.
Yeah.
And
so
oh no, you are right. Yeah. It's his alternate name.
So Spider-Man's meant to watch a movie with Nico.
Yeah.
Peter Parker, sorry, not Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So then he gets to the cinema, and then he introduced Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
And she's like,
huh.
Why is he here?
Yeah. Yeah, because she's got something against Harry for some reason. But then you find out later on. It's not just Harry.
But the only reason Harry's also there is because now he's the man in the chair for Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's one of normal things like, who could be your man in the chair and blah, blah, blah. Harry.
Yeah. Maybe it's like, okay, the kind of beef that Nico has with Harry is just because he's rich and she's poor, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. And also jealousy.
It's a bit of a shallow one at the moment, right?
Yeah.
There's a bit more to it, but...
Yeah. And so Peter's trying to, like, get them to become friends.
Yeah.
And, like, Harry's all for it. Nico's being really reserved about it.
Because Harry could do with friends. Is basically what...
Yeah. and he says it, yeah. So then after that, so that's going on. They go back to, they try to do another movie night at Peter's house, and they're about to do it, and they're like, you know what, we'll have a night off. It'll be good. And even Norman's like, yeah, have a night off. And then he rings Peter saying, oh yeah, there's something going on at Oscorp. Can you go and check it out? I can't check it out because I'm at a fundraiser with Thaddeus Ross, future president.
Just before you do that though, you skipped a bit where there was more Lonnie Lincoln stuff. Basically, now the 110th Street gang. So he does football practice, and they're like, no, you're part of this family now. That is your old family, and your actual family don't matter.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You need to join. You are here with us, right?
Yeah.
And they get attacked, and then Lonnie Lincoln helps Big Donovan fight off Matt Gargan.
Yeah.
And they call him. Yeah. What does he do? Because they call him.
They keep calling him Superstar, and he goes, "Stop calling me that." Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's when he goes, "Call me." Wait, no, they just say Tombstone.
No.
He's like,
no, they because he does something, and I can't remember what it was. He does something. Yeah, I think he knocks down one of the guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I puts them down. Yeah, and he goes, "Yeah, Tombstone," because he put him into grave, but he didn't really put.
Yeah.
But, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah, you're Tombstone now." I'm like, all right, okay.
Yeah, I guess.
We're going there.
Yeah.
Right, this is how we get there. All right.
So,
I
mean,
yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. And then, so Spider-Man goes to Oscorp, and he's like, I don't see anything, but he keeps like hearing like things move, like some of them like moving about. And for some reason, I thought it was gonna be Black Cat. I don't know why, because theft, right? And then he chases the guy to the roof, and then he gets there, and it's the devil himself, Daredevil, actually voiced by Charlie Cox as well.
The theme song playing from the Netflix series. I was like, okay, He's wearing the black suit as well.
Yeah.
But the black suit with the horns, so it's like the Shadowland suit, but not really because it doesn't have the DD.
Yeah.
It's like the season 1 suit, but a bit more armored, not armored up, but a bit more like it's an actual costume, not just like athletic gear. With horns. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I like that.
And then I was like, hold on a second, because Spider-Man's having a scuffle with Daredevil, and it's like, well, Daredevil's Olympic level human, right? Not even peak, right?
Yeah.
And Spider-Man is obviously superpowered to a massive degree.
Yeah.
Like, how does this work? Is Daredevil in this universe got a bit of a power boost?
I just saw it as he's got more experience, and that what experience? There's another one I forgot what it was now. And Spider-Man's putting him, obviously, like we find out later, it's like Spider-Man's holding back in it, so it's like
even I mean, I know we can't apply you can't apply logic to everything, because if Superman's fighting Lex Luthor, just need
one punch, or just rip his suit off him in seconds without even noticing. Yeah,
exactly. We've got to make allowances for that. But they have a good little scuffle, and Daredevil is throwing his billy clubs. Like, Spider-Man's going to punch Daredevil. Daredevil throws his billy clubs.
I like this.
And then it rebounds around because Daredevil's special ability. And then the billy club hits Spider-Man back of the head just as his punch is going towards Daredevil.
Yeah, I like that.
And he knocks him out. And I'm like, hold on a second,
yeah.
Daredevil throws that much straight to knock out Spider-Man.
The ricochet.
Yeah. All right.
It added more inertia and velocity.
Yeah. It's one of those where the kinetic energy built up, right?
Yeah.
Who has that ability? Someone has the ability to build up kinetic energy and then unleash it. Oh, not like Bishop, right?
Trying to fit.
Strong guy, but strong guy bulks up.
Strong guy in a way, and there's someone else. It is Bishop, but there's someone else. Because I remember in my head where someone they start punching themselves to get more powerful. I forgot.
It's not Maverick.
No. Yes, it is. It is Maverick. Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you read, so random tangent, I'm just gonna explain something that I'm sure you might have read, right? So when Wolverine, Sabretooth, it's Logan, Creed, and Maverick.
Yeah.
Retcon history, yeah.
Yeah.
Where they go to the Russian building where Omega Red is.
Yeah.
And then when Omega Red gets unleashed, they're like, all right, we have to get out of here right now with this scientist lady. and there's only one way out, and it's down.
Yeah.
So the two guys with the helium factors jump, yeah?
Yeah.
And Maverick, who can absorb kinetic energy to a certain degree, right?
Yeah.
Has to take the jump as well.
Yeah.
And luckily he manages to survive. Barely, right? Because obviously not about healing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
Because, okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
weird.
like, okay, that's a strange. I mean, that's a decent use of the ability on a sideways level, but
yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Stupid. Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, Daredevil, just before he's basically saying to Spider-Man, you have to watch out for Osborn. You might be on the wrong side of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, huh. And the Spider-Man's like, oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah. And he goes, and then when Norman wakes up Spider-Man, he's like, oh, what did he say? And he says, this guy, he said, maybe you're not, the greatest.
Yeah. And he's like, come on, Peter, it's fine.
Yeah.
I always have your best intentions hot. But does he?
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, okay, it's Octavius that wants my stuff.
Yeah.
And he must have hired this guy to get my stuff. To
get
information on me. Yeah,
but even Peter's like, that doesn't make sense. But okay, sure.
Yeah. Because he's like, this guy doesn't seem like he's from working with like in conspiracies. But Norman also goes sight sets on a conclusion, and he's gathering the clues and pushing them in that direction.
Yeah. Like, Osborn.
Yeah. So while Peter's there trying to dealing with that, Harry's like to Nico. So you're his best friend. He tells you everything, right?
Yeah.
Nico's like, yeah, everything. He goes, oh, so you know about the thing? And she goes, yeah. I know the thing.
Yeah.
So you know? And he's like, yeah. The thing, right? The Spider-Man thing. And she's like,
no. Yeah. It's like, what?
Yeah. So when Peter gets back, Harry's like clutching a pillow, like, oh no, what have I done? And she's like, you're Spider-Man?
Yeah. He's like, oh.
Well, actually, no, she doesn't say that. She
just walks out, innit?
No. She goes, Peter's like, oh, I had to go to the shops to get whatever. And goes, oh, yeah, with your Spider-Man, right? I'm sure all this stuff is in your bag because Harry's here telling me a bunch of crap that you're Spider-Man. Let me see. And she grabs the bag off him.
Yeah.
And all the actual Spider-Man stuff spills out. And she's like, son of a...
Yeah.
Well, she actually say that. yeah, but you can tell from her face.
But basically,
yeah. And then she's like, I'm gonna grab my bag and I gotta go.
Yeah.
I've gotta feed the cat.
Yeah, and he's like,
kind of. She didn't actually say it, but they make excuses.
Yeah, and he's like,
I gotta shave my dog. What? Okay.
And then Harry's like really sad about it, and then that's how that episode ends, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then next episode is like he's trying to talk to her, and she's just not giving him any mind. And also Harry's trying to sort out the problem as well. It's like, he's trying to get on her. He's trying to get Nico to talk back to Peter. And meanwhile, Matt Gorgon is meeting up with Doc Ock to get his cybernetic enhancements. Yeah, where they basically he gets fitted with the scorpion chest plate and tail. Yeah, that's really what it is. What happens?
Yeah. So
I watched this today. No, I'm trying to remember because I actually watched this today. And I'm trying to remember what was happening.
I also, by the way, binge watched them all in one bunch, and so things where you start mixing up certain things in certain episodes.
Yeah. Because that happens. Yeah, Harry and Nico try to become friends because Harry goes to her house to go speak to her, and then someone else goes.
Her
foster mum.
Yeah, exactly. It's a foster house and everything.
Yeah.
Basically, he's like, well, I don't like you because look at where I'm. But I you don't have beef with me directly. That's the thing. You don't like what you think I stand for, which is not what I actually stand for. Yeah,
which was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then
her stomach rumbles. She's like, well, I'll tell you what, let's go. and get some food, right? I will pay. Let's get some food and hang out for a little bit. You could tell me what you think of me, and I can tell you whether you're right or wrong, and we can start, hashing this stuff out.
Yeah.
Even my car here that you can drive.
Because gotta have that scene. And then I think as well in this episode, it might be an episode previously where Lonnie Lincoln is walking around town and there's a car that keeps following him, but he's not clocking onto it.
Yeah, not a police car, by the way. Just a random
car.
This time, not a police car like in the first episode.
Just a random car, which he hasn't noticed. And it gets to a certain point later in the episode where he notices it, and you see it's that Camilla woman. Then it chases him, and I was like, "This is a bit obvious because you're in a very busy area, so people's gonna notice a car chasing a dude." Yeah. So then he kind of gets away for a bit and goes down. He's about to keep running, and Biggie and another guy kind of see him, and they put him in the corner into a corridor, and it's an alley, and then she goes away. Well, they think she goes away, and she actually followed them still because they end up finding out where their hideout is for the 10th Street Gang, which leads into the bit of the end of the episode. I'm trying to remember what Spider-Man does during this episode. What does he actually do during this episode?
I think between him and Norman work out that Octavius is using gamma.
That's it, yeah, gamma powered stuff for these enhancements he's giving people. Yeah. That's the one. And they kind of narrow it down slightly, and then Lonnie gets back to the 10th Street hideout, and they're all talking, and then they get invaded.
Pearl goes over there. Pearl, don't forget the girl.
Yeah, Pearl goes over there.
She goes to cause she's trying to find Lonnie, and then she's like, that's how she works. She kind of works out there, but she finds that him there.
Yeah.
In the 110th Street Gang hideout, not hideout, but where the secret base, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then they get attacked by Scorpion, and then Spider-Man jumps in there.
Yeah.
To save them.
Yeah.
Because they're tracing the gamma, but I think they find. They're not. They've got narrowed down to certain places.
Yeah.
And this is one of the places because the Scorpion's wearing the gamma powered whatever. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
Let me deal with that. So he's calling them Lonnie and Pearl, right?
Yeah. And then shouldn't they really clock on like how does this person clock on who he is, but clock on like this person must know me then for him to be calling me by my name. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh. So he's fighting them.
Yeah. While the 110th Street Gang are fighting the this is the single ambush, right? Scorpion just fights them by himself.
I think some of them are there. I think some of them are there. No, it is single ambush because he takes them all out by himself. Yeah. And then
so Spider-Man he's rescuing everyone, and he's got Matt Gargan under control because he's webbed them up and everything like that. And then Osborn's like, because Osborn's communicating with him, telling him not what to do necessarily, but just giving him advice on how to handle certain things,
Yeah.
And then once the threat looks like it's over, Peter's like, Norman's like, all right, and I'm going to take out my earpiece at strategically the wrong time, so I can't hear what's going on now.
Yeah.
While I obsessed with narrowing down Dr. Octavius even more.
Yeah.
This is where then Scorpion does his Super Saiyan power up, but kind of like he starts overriding the safety features on the suit because it's burning into his skin or whatever.
Yeah, the gamma radiation.
And then he, because Spider-Man's got no webs, he's making a mockery of him, and he shanks him with the Scorpion tail. Yeah,
which I was surprised that happened. Like, oh wow! Actually, no. Before that, when he's disposing of all the other 10th Street guys, when he's knocking them all away, then he shanks one of them with the tail. And like, oh, this is not really kid-friendly, is it? Yeah.
It's not bloody, but at the same time, there's blood. It's just like, it's not like a John Wick film where blood spiders everywhere. It's proper PG-rated blood.
Yeah.
If you stab someone, right?
Yeah.
The blade will go in, and you will get no other blood coming out.
Yeah.
It'll just be.
But you see blood on his suit.
Yeah. But maybe not on the blade when it comes out.
Yeah.
PG, right?
Yeah. Well, still, I was like, oh, well, I did not expect that. I really didn't expect that at all.
Yeah. So then Osborn finally hears the screams of Peter, and he said, "All right, Peter, I'm gonna send you a glider to help." Like
Yeah,
I think he smokes the place gets all smoky. I think
yeah,
because the glider bombs or whatever. And then Peter grabs the glider and then flies off, and I'm like, the glider. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Hints to see what you're doing there. Yeah, and then he wakes up in hospital. Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah, he wakes up in hospital, and he's afraid that people
Special
saw.
Oscorp hospital, right?
Yeah, and he's afraid that they saw his face, and Osborn's like, "No, I told him not to take off your mask. It's only me and you here." And then he basically says that, "Yeah, your suit is destroyed. Like, Gorgon just destroyed it." And kind of like Peter takes it as he's getting fired.
Yeah.
From it, but he's not. He's like, "Yeah." So basically,
Norman is like, "Look, Peter, you gotta you gotta step up."
Yeah.
And you know why? Because it's because people don't respect you, and with great power comes great respect.
Yeah,
and
like,
is this how we're turning to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, that's a bit of a harsh thing to say. Yeah. So then
you need to stop holding back. You need to be a bit more iron fist.
Yeah, because he knows that he even says, "I know you're holding back when you're fighting these people. You got to be more." Basically, you got to be more of a killer. That's he's kind of saying without saying.
Yeah.
For people to respect you, like.
Yeah.
Norman, you've killed people, haven't you? That's what I'm like. You've done stuff.
That's not quite he thinks, but it's like the direction I think the audience is meant to think.
Yeah, it's like he's done stuff to get where he is. Because even when he's telling like the story between him and Otto, like, this seems that there's more to this than you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're telling your version of the events. Whether they are the actual version of events, that's a different matter.
Yeah, there's always three sides to every story.
Yeah.
Your side, their side, and the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then, so the next episode, Peter's just down on his luck. He's feeling down on his luck. Aunt May's kind of upset because she saw him all battered, but then Harry tells him that he fell over skateboarding, so she's like, you know, Peter, you can't be doing that anymore. You can't be doing that, staying out all night and doing these things. You know, I worry about you. And then Peter starts crying, saying, "I feel like I failed you and Mr. Osborn." And she's like, you know, you got to find someone you can talk to and trust, like, you know, like your Uncle Ben. You know, if he was still here, you'd be able to do that. And then Peter keeps thinking about stuff like that, like who could he go to in that sort of situation? Like, I know this is going, in a way, yeah. And then what else? Wait. Then Nico's still not talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I ain't really had time to talk to her. So then we find out as well that Nico is more upset with losing Peter as a friend rather than like the Harry thing. She's scared that he's gonna leave her because ever since they met, they've been like brother and sister, and she doesn't want to use that relationship because obviously she doesn't have a family, like a blood family, and like she feels like Peter something to do with that. Yeah. And we also
the
forgot
outcasts stick together apparently.
Yeah, we also forgot to mention the bit where they do a little drag race and her amulet lights up. You're like, oh, okay, they're trying to hint towards her magic.
It wasn't just a random choice of character.
Yeah. Okay, sure, I get this. Yeah. So they all become like friends.
Yeah. I think so. On the other side, the thing is, Pearl's like, "Oh, I'm worried about you, Lonnie," and he's like, "You know what we should do is probably break up then." And it's like, well, okay, how do you get from there to there right away? But I guess that, you know, when you can't even say, "Oh, you know, because my little brother joined the gang and I have to," oh yeah, it's just like, no, you know, just clean break because you got endangered by looking for me, so it's probably better to. Oh no, so how she drove him there one time, right? No, she drove him home one time. That was something else, right?
Oh yeah.
So then he goes to her like, so Peter's going to do, like, Lonnie Lincoln is no longer studying apparently. So then Pearl and Peter are together then in the group, but then Lonnie knocks at the door and he speaks to Pearl. Which is funny because Peter's inside And instead of Peter stepping outside so they can talk privately, right?
Yeah.
They two step outside into the street.
Yeah, I found out weird. I was like, that's weird.
Okay. Like you gotta like everyone knows your business now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like it should be the other way around, but okay, sure.
Yeah. And then when Pearl comes back, Peter's gone, and you're like, where's he gone? And Lonnie's,
he pulled
heading
a Batman.
back to the
Yeah.
And then he somehow catches up with Lonnie, accusing of Spider-Man. But Lonnie's like, how did you get here so fast? And Pete just dodges the question, saying, I don't know what's up with you, but you have a choice. You don't need to do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, Pete, thanks for looking out for me, and we're buds and everything, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah. So Peter's like, oh. So then he does the sad walk back home.
Yeah. The Incredible Hulk theme music playing, but not really.
Yeah, and then he walks back, and then I think this is where he has a conversation with Aunt May, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, as well, I read the comic that is the prequel to this bit, and I will get to that later.
Okay.
And there's another conversation as Aunt May, and I don't think, I don't want to get it mixed up.
Okay.
So that's why I'm letting you lead on that bit, because
yeah.
But then randomly, the 110th Street, they're like, okay, we've got to even the playing field. There's a contact that we know that can supply us technology, right? That is on the same level as the Scorpions. In fact, it's probably from the same person.
Yeah.
That the other contact says, right?
Yeah.
And then it's the man who steps out of the shadows is the Chameleon. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, is this one of the Russian people in disguise pretending?
Yeah. It's the one who told them to run away. That's the guy. Because remember it was two guys and two girls, isn't it? Yeah.
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 No, yeah.
Yeah. So he told them to run away.
The 110th Street gang is like, how do we know we can trust you? And he's like, you can't.
Yeah, but you're paying me in pennies. So
yeah, exactly. So you can even use this to your advantage.
I like that.
Or that'd be that. You ain't got nothing else. You lose your turf.
Oh, and then what I did find funny, he just didn't want to be there. You could tell he was getting money any way he can, because he was like, I'm just tired of this already. And he goes, oh, so why are you in a mask? Because my face has already been exposed and I just don't want any more trouble. But there's one thing he said, I can't remember, it was just funny how he just acted like, I guess so. Take the money. I was like, that's hilarious. Oh. And then so then we see, it's this episode.
So Harry has a one-to-one with Peter. Oh no, Peter has a one-to-one with Harry. Going, your dad told me this, right? And I don't know if I've got the abilities, but I don't have the confidence. Blah blah blah. And then Harry's like, you know what you need? You know what you need? You need less of being Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
Right. And you need more of being yourself, Spider-Man, because that's what brought you to the table.
Yeah.
Right? And then Peter's like, well, because he's like, look, Harry's like, it's my dad, and I know him, right? But you are not him.
Yeah.
You are you. So
be you.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's like, oh yeah, but now I don't have a suit. And he goes, I got your back.
Yeah.
Red and blue Spider-Man costume, the classic Spider-Man costume, made for him from his sketches. And they're like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
We forgot to say that Norman would call the cop Thaddeus Ross a shield, but not really.
Yeah.
Onto Octavius.
Yeah.
So they arrested him,
and
he hasn't done his octopus arms yet. So he's like, fair dues, you got me.
Because he takes out the SWAT team, like with all the contraptions and stuff and gadgets he has in his warehouse, and then when he gets outside, he's about to leave. He's like, you guys mean nothing to me. And then Iron Man comes. And, oh, you have called the cavalry. Oh, okay. And then he gives in. But did you know that there's someone in this show who's the Wizard?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I'm trying. I can't remember if it's Doc Ock's assistant who keeps telling him.
Oh yeah. That was funny. Their friendship was funny. It reminded me of Robotnik and his
and
guy.
Whitman. Yeah. Oh, it's Stone. Sorry, yeah.
But yeah, so Norman goes to visit Octavius in jail, right?
Yeah.
He's just like, by the way, yeah, we took all your stuff, yeah, and all your technology is now Oscorp technology. And I told you, Octavius, I was one day I'll own you. And Octavius like, yeah, but Norman, you're a thief.
Yeah.
Essentially, you know, you've made nothing original. All you did was take stuff from other people and then claim it to be yours. So you're a knockoff, right? And I'm the original. So who's the better man in the end?
And he's like,
okay, yeah, all right, that's fair.
And this is where, like,
and then Norman's like, oh yeah, but one of us is jail and one of us isn't. So
yeah, and this one's like the nice guy Osborn routine is kind of wearing off. Like, no, this guy. There's more to this guy. He's a dick. Yeah, he just like hasn't shown all the deck of cards yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a dick. Yeah. And then that happened.
Yeah, so the 110th Street gang go to because the Osborn technology, Oscorp the Dr. Octavius technology will be at the van at the same time where they're trying to raid it so they can get
they get their superpower stuff. Yeah.
But then the Scorpions attack them as well.
Yeah.
So you have a gang fight, and then Spider-Man swings in there.
Yeah.
But because he got beat up before, he's very he's all
a bit
like,
timid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so Lonnie's going to the back of the van to try and find something. Like, oh, it's got to be something. It's got to be. He knocks over some random canister, right?
Yeah.
While he's searching for stuff, and then it's some some whitish gas, and you're like, oh, we know where this is going.
Yeah, like okay, this is how they're doing it. Cool.
Yeah.
And
then Spider-Man's getting all beat up, kind of. He's trying to do what he can.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, so you try to help these people, right? And Lonnie Lincoln staggers out the back of the van. And it's like, you trying to help these people, but I tell you what, yeah, these are very people that you can't save. And he switches his tail at Lonnie Lincoln to try and kill him,
yeah.
And then everyone does the stunned salmon face.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no. And then what happens is Lonnie Lincoln, he looks like he got stabbed, like Peter got stabbed earlier.
Yeah.
Except that nothing happened. He's like, Lonnie Lincoln's just holding the tail, right? It's touched him, yeah?
Yeah.
He's like, huh, all right. No. And he basically grabs the tail and swings the Scorpion away. And then he's like, oh, Lonnie Lincoln. He goes, like, him and Spider-Man basically team up to fight Scorpion. It's like, okay, that's something, right? But the thing is like, we know Spider-Man's the age of Lonnie Lincoln, right? But Lonnie Lincoln.
No, I think Lonnie's actually older than him. Because I think.
Yeah, roughly, right?
I think like 2 years old. Because I think Peter's in his science class because he's been moved forward 2 years for the.
Oh, is that,
yeah.
Yeah, because Pearl was also, yeah. Because they were saying Pearl was looking after Peter when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And when I say he was a kid, it was only like a 3-year age difference.
Yeah. So yeah. But we also forgot to mention before we get into like the fight bit that the leader of the 110th Street gang, Donovan, he runs something during the fight. He runs away and leaves them to.
Yeah. So Matt Gargan beats him up so much, and he's about to shank his face, right?
Yeah.
And I think one of the gang members. Is this? Yeah, this is before Lonnie Lincoln gets
the powers.
So I think he helps Big Donovan.
Yeah.
Right. I think he knocks away the Scorpion somehow. Right.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, Spider-Man saves him.
Yeah.
And this is when Lonnie Lincoln's Lonnie Lincoln's like, all right, I've got to get to the van then because we're just gonna get murdered to pieces.
Yeah.
And then Big E comes. So I think the lady charges at Lonnie Lincoln with her double knives, and it's like, oh, this is a street fight, right?
Yeah.
And people are just using their fists, yeah.
Yeah, but
and this lady's like, nah, I'm gonna go shank everybody I see.
I want some bodies, yeah.
Yeah. So Big E spears her, and he's like, get to the van, and then and Lonnie Lincoln's like, yeah, and he gets there, and then the other stuff happens.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man, Lonnie Lincoln just basically beat up Scorpion. And Spider-Man stopped holding back. So this is where he's like, well, basically, because you got the 2-on tactics, I'm gonna go and divide and conquer. And then he just tried to bury Lonnie Lincoln under some rubble to fight Spider-Man by himself. But Lonnie Lincoln does the I want to say the same power up. It doesn't really do that again. So he tried to beat Scorpion to death because he thought Lonnie Lincoln died. And then Lonnie Nichols grabs Spider-Man's hand. He's like, no, you don't need to kill him.
You know? Yeah, he's these
we're,
people look up to you. Yeah, and you don't want to become him. I like that. I did like that. I was like, that's a pretty. I don't know, it's a pretty cool bit. I was like, yeah, like Lonnie knows that he's not fully an evil person yet. These people look up to you, man.
It's like it's going to be the journey of how this gang is going to take him further and further down to the point where he's Tombstone.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's going to be an actual mobster gang leader, right? If they go in that direction. But yeah. So yeah, Lonnie being the one to be saying to Spider-Man, like this is not. It's not the great respect that you're after.
Yeah. Like this only ends one way, sort of thing. I was like, yeah, no, that's cool, man. Like I kind of preferred him saying it rather than say like, Harry or someone. Yeah,
I think this is where some when they're trying to stop the truck.
Yeah.
At the beginning, Spider-Man saves Nico.
Yeah.
From getting crushed.
Yeah.
And he says, Nico, miss, you need to go. In that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so and then that's how later on their friendship is like, okay, I've seen Spider-Man action, and you are Spider-Man then.
Yeah.
And you did save me, so why am I beefing with you?
Because like
I could have died.
Because some of the things that she says as well, like the reasons why she doesn't like she's upset with him, like all those times that he was out saving the world, like I'm doing this, being with you, Harry, like he could have been with me. I was like, that's a weird way to take this. Like he's doing like saving people's lives and stuff, but you prefer that he was there with you. Then that's kind of selfish. But okay, sure. But yeah, then she's cool with it, which is a good thing, and they become like the trio. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so the other doctor there, the scientist leader dude, right?
Yeah.
Called Whitman, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you got the reference. I don't even know if this is true. I'm probably making stuff up, but I don't know if that's Deborah Whitman's dad.
It could be.
Yeah. Or some uncle or some relation.
Yeah.
I was actually expecting her to make an appearance in that case, because they threw their name in there, but
maybe in season 2. And apparently 3, which has been announced. I didn't know it was me.
Yeah. Ooh. So turns out they're working on so in Oscorp, they're not doing stuff for altruism. They're like, okay, we're making these different things for these particulars because we're going to combine it together, right?
Yeah.
And make this one big machine. Except that also, right, now we've got Spider-Man blood here.
Yeah.
We're going to work out how to create the powers of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Where did you get the Spider-Man blood from? Shut up.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Found it on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the things that they were working on individually to make this interdimensional portal thing where Norman's like, we're gonna make big money now.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know how you're gonna do that with a portal. Nothing good comes to these sort of things, but okay, sure. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so Norman switches it on, right? And then Doctor Strange is like, no, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it appears like, because he thinks he switches it on, but then it's one of the portals that the magic people would do, and you're like, Norman, you shouldn't do this because of blah, blah. It's like, no, you're the one who destroyed Midtown High, and you're the reason for all this, blah, blah. You're evil. God, get him. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah. So I'm making this. So then, because to replicate what you did before, because you shouldn't have done that before, and therefore,
I'm right.
Yeah. It's like if I could do that, if you did it before and I replicate it, I can stop you doing it before. What? Okay, is that the logic?
Right. What?
Yeah.
The maths ain't mathing, guy.
Yeah. Oh. And then you get the symbiote alien coming through.
Yeah.
And then, all like Doctor Strange like, get everyone out of here, blah blah blah, and then Spider-Man changes to Peter Parker changes to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And he helps Doctor Strange.
Yeah. But while this is going on, what's her name? Carla Connors is like, where's Peter? Where? Yeah. Like, this is the relationship they're building for later on. That's cool.
So then Peter makes sure the interdimensional portal, whatever is set, right?
Yeah.
Because they're going to try and knock the thing through. Except that Strange goes through it incorrectly, and they end up at the beginning of the.
Oh wait, you've missed the part as well. because when they're fighting the symbiote thingy, it throws Peter through a wall, and he goes hits the animal testing lab, and you see the spider that they injected with
Oh yeah.
his his powers, whatever, into
Yeah.
it crawl out, and then they're about, it's like, say it's their last stand, and Doctor Strange is like, okay, whatever I do, just concentrate on what you're doing. So he uses the Eye of Agamotto, which is the time gem, to buy Peter some time. So he rewinds it back, and then you see the Cement thing go blah, 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 back in time. And Peter's like, hey, they just reverse time. Like, dude, I told you to concentrate on that. So he goes back to that. Yeah, then he does the portal that they go down, and it brings you back to the starting of the first episode.
Yeah,
he's like,
and then
where am I?
Doctor Strange's dialogue all makes sense now. He goes, where are we? Midtown High. We shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But then when they go back, you see the spider drop. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's paradoxically making himself all the time.
Yeah. Which I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm. So they send the symbiote back to the planet of the symbiotes.
Yeah.
Except that it tries to charge through.
Yeah.
And then they close the portals. So a little bit of symbiote
flies out.
Drops
yeah.
Through. I'm like, all right, okay. We'll see where that ends up, even though we kind of know what's going to be happening.
Yeah. So,
nudge, nudge, wink, wink, right?
Yeah. It's been told 1,000 times.
When you need him.
Or even Eddie Brock.
Oh yeah. Well, no. If they go by the game route, Harry Osborn's there, so. But he's not dying of anything, so.
I just wouldn't like. I'm like. I don't know why, right? I should be fed up of Eddie Brock always being Venom, but like, I'm kind of just like fed up of. Hey, we're gonna use Harry Osborn to be Venom, but why? Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. And then so they that wraps up the episode, but then the episode kind of has a epilogue. Where it's shown like everything was gonna where threads are going for like season 2, which I thought was pretty good way to end it. Yeah. Because you see so after that happens, Peter's like, I don't know if I want to work for Osborn anymore, because what he kind of did was really shady. And Harry's like, yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you wouldn't work for my dad after what happened, because there's no trust there after what he sort of done. And then Nico randomly says, he goes, oh, you know what, Harry, you should do your own sort of think tank thing and hire all the people there, and then let them just do what they're doing without them having to do evil stuff. And Harry's like, hey, I could do that. I have the money, I have the sponsors, I can do it.
Yeah.
And then he does that, which is pretty cool. So he ends up sending invites to all the people involved, like Ash, the girl from Wakanda, Amadeus Cho. He looks at it and like, deletes it because he's got a job at Oscorp. You're like, silly boy. And then that the Jean girl gets it, and she's like, oh, I've already like infiltrated one place. And Daredevil comes to him and goes, yeah, well, me have to do it for this as well, because it might be linked to Oscorp, blah, blah, blah. So, okay. He goes, thank you, Finesse. And I was like, oh, Finesse.
All right. I didn't know that. I thought they were original characters.
Yeah. So let me fill you in on Finesse. So she appeared in Avengers Academy when it first came out, which would have been, I want to say, 2012, 11. Okay. Could have been after AVX, right? And her powers is she's a mimic.
Okay.
And she's sort of like not sociopath. She has she doesn't have to like socially rap people as well. That's why like in this she's kind of like weirdly standoffish and stuff, isn't it? And she is the daughter of Taskmaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. That makes sense. Well, I say that makes sense, but I'll have to see some more. Whether they say obviously Taskmaster's in this or not, that's a different question.
Yeah.
Right?
To be fair,
we don't know.
Really. I think a lot of people don't actually know that, so I don't think they really. They never know, yeah. And then what else happens? And then we see Nico talking to her mum through her purple pendant, because witchcraft stuff.
Yeah.
And then Lonnie, he gets an invite as well to the to the think tank thing, right? And he's like to his mom, yeah, I'll take it. You know, it would be a good way for me to get back into school and blah blah blah. And then
yeah, go on.
Because you see him, and he's on the brick, but then you see like on his fingers and stuff is like losing pigmentation. Like,
I thought he threw his jacket away. But
that's when he meets Big E and the other guy, and he gets in the thing, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I found a new way for us to make money." So obviously he's gonna try and get money off of that. Yeah. And then
he starts driving the car.
Yep.
And you see his fingers start turning like it's like underneath his skin is a bit chalky, dusty stuff.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Okay.
Yeah, it's like pigment. Yeah. And then he throws his jacket in the bin, and you're like, oh, okay, he's going full on gang leader.
Yeah.
And then we see Norman Osborn walk into his the place where all the incident happened, and he looks a bit disheveled and upset. I can't remember if he does anything. I think that's sort of just
the symbiote bit.
I missed that bit then. I think I looked away for a second.
Yeah. And then
big reveal.
The final thing we see is Aunt May go to jail, right? Not going to jail. She goes to jail visitation center.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, is Uncle Ben?
Yeah, because I was thinking like that's a weird that's a weird route to go because we know Uncle Ben. Yeah.
But no, because she had this photo and she slips it forward.
No, he slips it forward, doesn't
it? Sorry?
I think he slips it forward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're not here for small talk. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we assume it's Uncle Ben. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
And but then... no, Richard Parker, and I was like, all right, exactly where this is going, you know?
I was like, oh, this is a good turn. They took one thing from the Amazing Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Cool.
Yeah. So we'll see. There's enough plot threads going on that you're like, all right, season 2 should fill in some of these, but then also season 2 is probably going to have some in itself as well. I like it. I like that. It's like some things conclude and some things to be continued, right? But at the same time, if it didn't get a second season or whatever, you'd be like, it's enough in itself.
Yeah. Well, I know it's going to get a second season because it's a Disney Plus thing. It's season 2.
You didn't read the comics?
No.
There was a 5-part comic before this, and so Spider-Man, there's Silvermane in it.
Okay.
Except that he's not a cyborg yet. He's just a mob boss. Crime boss, but he's an old man. And the Enforcers, Fancy Dan, Ox and Montana.
Yeah. And
Spider-Man, has a little tussle with them. And as I was saying before, because he's holding back and stuff, he gets beat up by the Enforcers. And then... Yeah. And then when he gets home, Aunt May's like, oh, what happened to you? Oh, I tried for football practice. That's why that's why the pieces do come up from the bruises. But then he managed to deal with all that and get them all arrested and stuff like that. Because he stopped holding back, but he's just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Brain smarts,
I'm a smart man.
I was like, using the Enforcers, because no one's going to use the Enforcers anyway, right?
Yeah,
we're going to see the Enforcers in the MCU.
No.
I get it. Okay, makes sense, Why not? Ox in his classic costume, which is the trousers, the red, the yellow turtleneck, and the waistcoat. And I was like, okay. Fancy Dan in his green suit. Okay, you know what I mean?
Good on them.
With his wet. All right. Okay, all good. No, was it purple suit? Yeah. In either case, I was like, all you guys from way back in the 60s getting modernized, but not really,
Yeah. Keep it classic.
I think it's kind of worth a read as well. Because it's breezy and fun, just like this entire anime series.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it strikes the same tone. It starts just before the series begins, because at the end of it, he's meeting Nico at Midtown High.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. What was I going to say? Because I know, apparently in season 2, according to the Wikipedia and stuff, and I think they mentioned some stuff at New York Comic Con. Venom is going to be obviously Venom. We've seen Venom in it, obviously, and Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen's going to be in it.
All right, we'll see.
But I'm trying to think how
are we getting Mary Jane?
Probably.
Did you ever read, by the way? Go on, sorry.
No, it's gone. I wasn't going to say anything.
Did you ever read Mary Jane comic book?
No.
I'm talking the one that with the manga looking animation.
Oh, is that I Love Mary Jane over it? No, that's a different book.
So I think that was a full part series called Mary Jane, and then another one called Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane.
That's it. Yeah. No, I never read it. Is it?
Okay, it's quite cool. It's quite neat actually. When I was working in the comic shop, I was reading it.
Yeah.
It makes sense. There's like Mary Jane point of view on certain things, right?
Yeah.
And then when Peter and Gwen are together in that, and Gwen, they're talking about the secret that Gwen knows, but then it's like Mary Jane's like, why couldn't you Peter? Why couldn't you tell me? But obviously at that point, we're never seeing that Peter Parker and Spider-Man are the same person. Because in this continuity, she doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So we see them as like they're two separate individuals of her encounters, right?
Yeah.
Whereas in classic continuity, she saw him changing into Spider-Man out of the window because she was the next door neighbor.
Yeah.
And she always knew, or she quote unquote always knew, but you know how that's a retcon.
Yeah. Silly retcon. Yeah. Okay. It's on my all those ones you mentioned are on Marvel Unlimited, so I might give them a.
Yeah. Check it out. Yeah. It's
Okay. Oh. But are you looking forward to season 2 of this?
Yeah.
Same. Because I think what they're doing is X-Men 97 season 2 is going to come out beginning of 2026. I think like March, like it did like last year, and I think this is going to be at the end of the year. So it's kind of like some at the beginning, some at the end. So I'm looking forward to both of them. But this will come out after Spider-Man Brand New Day. Just realized,
But is the Spider-Man animated series coming back? I thought it was, right? Spider-Man 97, 98, is it?
No, I think that's just going to be a comic. Because I know the first 2 issues are out, and apparently it's weird.
Yeah. Moreland's in it.
Yeah, and Kane, yeah. So I'll keep meaning to go and buy
it. Kane is also in it, I believe.
Yeah, yep.
Kane is teaming, Moreland and Kane are together somehow.
How does that work?
Yeah. Unless Kane is not Kane Parker Kane. Yeah. We'll have to see about that.
I don't know how I feel. But okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. We'll just have to we'll have to see how that tangled web gets put together, because is it in the Inheritors, or is it going to be like Kane's a Spider-Verse alternate of Peter, even though they've done Spider-Verse there already in the animated show?
they actually created, didn't they? Yeah. But then they've mentioned Ben Reilly, so I'm guessing Ben Reilly's going to turn up, because even Ben Reilly goes, I can't really tell you. I'm from a kind of near future from you, but not. Yeah. And he's like, okay. But then, if that's the case, you'd be like, I already know what is going to happen. I'm the real one. You're a clone. Okay. Save your confusion.
Yeah. Double backtrack, because how many betrayals are there?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's a whole different thing altogether.
Oh.
Okay. But yes, double thumbs up is what you're saying. Yeah, good. I think it's a good story, good animation. The threads all weave together.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh,
and minor changes, but they don't really matter in the long run, you know.
Yeah, no.
And it was also like, this is in the Spider-Man story, even though, like we're saying, other stuff is happening in the background. But I wonder when Infinity War happens, what happens here?
Oh yeah, I'd like them to get to that point. Like, yeah, I want to see how they announce that in their continuity. Interesting, yeah. Oh, this show's made it more like I feel like they're gonna do. Okay, if we could change stuff about the MCU, we'll kind of dry run it in this, and then people are like, okay, cool, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I do hope they don't introduce Miles Morales yet.
Yeah, no.
Because that'd be way too early.
Yeah.
Unless he's like a newborn babe, right?
Yeah. And then he waits till he's 15 and then like, hey. Because that's what kind of annoyed me about the series that came out a couple of years ago. It was just Marvel Spider-Man. It's on Disney Plus and it's on that. And Pete was the same age, but then they brought Miles and Gwen in it. And I think someone else, right?
Yeah.
But it was like, this is weird because Peter and Miles are too close in age. I think like Miles, like say a year or two younger than him.
Yeah.
And he was like looking at Peter, and was like, but it doesn't.
Yeah. At least in the game, it's like what, an 8-year difference. Even
Yeah.
though Miles looks like he's well built.
Yeah, but at least there's like a age disparity where you can actually look up to someone properly. Like, yeah, he's like, well, when it's like a year or something, like, it doesn't make any. But yeah, hopefully, or if they bring Miles in it, they got to do like a time jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Peter's older and Miles can be, yeah. Or the blip. Nah, even the blip that make Peter the same age. Wonder how they handle the blip. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Miles gets blipped and then he's 5 years younger than Peter.
Yeah.
Oh, not younger than Peter, but 5 years younger from the point that before he's younger than Peter. So if in that series you're talking about, if Miles got blipped, then
that'd be quite interesting.
Yeah. All right, but what do you think of this series overall?
Really liked it. Yeah, the animation. I enjoyed the animation. I enjoyed the world building, the voice talent. Yeah, no, that's really good. Really good.
And you're looking forward to seeing season 2 and maybe season 3 if that's also going to come along.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And I'm glad it's its own separate thing, because then it's like like before, the shackles of continuity will make things very difficult.
Yeah, you got to try and write
especially
yourself out
since if they use a villain that ends up being used later on, stuff like that. It's just like it's too much.
So now,
or you're limited to who you think you can use, because if they use, because Scorpion's in it and he's now in Brand New Day.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have been able to use Scorpion before, so.
Yeah. And, like, we already know, like, what's the likelihood of us actually seeing, like, Venom in the MCU.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, that's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Even though I'm still holding out that Tom Hardy will be in the MCU somehow.
Well, you mean in Avengers Doomsday, just to get wiped out?
Maybe. He might even be in the next one. Wait, which one's first? So it's Doomsday and it's
Secret War.
Yeah, he might be Secret War, which that would make sense, but hey, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we could just create Battle World in Secret War, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say he gets the power of the Beyonder somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, and then you get to Secret War.
Yeah.
And then that way you can get some of the people from different continuities, and they have to make
makeshift teams.
They got the different sections of the world.
Yeah.
Kind of, and then you'd be like, yeah, this is kind of a bit complex, but
whatever. You guys watch 50 films at this point. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, but overall, yeah, good show, man. Good show.
Yeah. Looking forward to the next lot of Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, which we'll cover soon.
Your Friendly Neighbourhood Spider-man stuff. Yeah.
Which we'll actually cover when it's done, not like.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, no, we'll forget about it.
Yeah. Nah, I doubt we will by that time.
We will fall off our radar,
Yeah. Which actually, I think if it's coming out at the same time as this came, because this came out. Actually, no, this came out February this year.
Yeah.
And if it's gonna come out late next year, by the end of the year, there's not much going on. So yeah, it might not fall off our radar.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So guys, watch it. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
Yeah. And I say, if you got time, you can slip in the prequel comics as well.
Yeah.
What the hell,
Yeah. What have you got to lose? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. So double thumbs up from both of us. And it is us signing off for this episode then.
Yes.
Yeah.
So guys,
I was the leader of the 110th Street Gang, but then I thought, F this. See why I choke?
And I am the guy who is in prison for possibly murdering my wife. Like, what's Wally West's dad's name again? No, what was it? Barry Allen's dad, Harry Allen, right?
Henry,
same thing. Harry Henry, same name. Oh, did Richard Parker kill
Mary Parker?
That's the one. I was about to say Martha. I was getting all my things confused. Martha. Kill her? Who knows? I reckon, random tangent before I sign off, that he's got something to do with Oscorp.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Maybe, yeah. Oscorp put him in jail as well. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, feels something like that.
And then you'd be like, that's the reason he looked for Peter more.
Yeah.
Because he was like, oh yeah, so these 4 people could be Spider-Man, except that you got 2 girls, so really they can't be Spider-Man. So it's between the Asian guy and Peter Parker.
And I reckon Peter doesn't know his dad is alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know what you thought of Your Friendly Neighbourhood Spider-Man, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, the old TikTok, and like and subscribe on the YouTubes. All our social media handles and where you can find us is above and in the description down below. If you're watching and listen to it, it should be down below. Don't know what's actually. And yes, so let us know. Was you a fan of animation? It took me like a few minutes to get used to it, and after that, I was like, yeah, this is good. I like it. And let us know. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all that lovely stuff. And until next time, guys, I'd like to thank you all for taking a trip with us around the multiverse. And also, I'm wearing a Spider-Man top from Primark. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Woo.